Aries, welcome to my table. My name is Toni, and this is the Aries Weekly Tarot Forecast for the week of March 10th through the 16th, 2021. However, anytime you are here is exactly when you are intended to be here because time is limitless. Hi, Aries. Welcome to my table. Welcome back to my returning subscribers, and hello and welcome here. If you are new, I'm so very thankful that you found me. As I said, my name is Toni. So let's go over a few things before we begin. If you are enjoying this content, please make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to find out when I post new content. All right, and thank you. If you like any of the deck of cards, they are linked down below in the description. And if you want to check out my Etsy shop, I've got private readings, so make sure you check it out. Book you a reading with me. I love to talk one-on-one with you. All right. Okie dokie. There's a couple little birds that are trying. There's a window right here, and there's a couple little birds that keep trying to come to the window because we have some bird food there. And I've got the window open right now because it feels amazing outside. And the birds are not having it. They can hear my voice, and they're like, "What's happening?" And they keep flying away. So if you keep seeing me look over here, it's just these little birds are so cute. All right, Aries. Are y'all ready? I'm ready. Let's get started. I didn't have my tools out though, so I'm not that ready, am I? Okie dokie, let's get it started, Aries. Let's get out the Palo Santo, and we will create a sacred container where we welcome in and invite our energies as well as our higher selves. We also welcome and invite in Christed consciousness. We command our sovereignty over this time, dimension, space, and place. And we disinvite and disallow all beings, energies, and entities of less than Christed consciousness. And we clear, we bless, we protect this space. We clear, we bless, we protect this space. And I'm going to clear, bless, protect, activate, and fully align all of my chakras and energetic auric grid systems. Beautiful. All right, Aries headphone users, please turn down your volume a wee bit for me so that I can set the tone for this reading. You ready? Here we go. I always love it when the chills hit me. All right, lastly but not leastly, let's set the intention for this reading by calling forth in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We invite in our angels, ancestors, guardians, God, Spirit. We invite in the guardians of the four corners, Mother of the Earth, Father of the Sky. Sacred ones, we call upon you and we welcome you here now. We ask that you please help us to understand and to interpret these messages to the best of our understanding as we receive them. Thank you. Alrighty. There's a little robin hopping around the bush right now outside the window. And we very often have cardinals, chickadees, finches, blue jays, mockingbirds, and some other really pretty bird that I've never saw before I moved to East Tennessee. It's got like a brownish stomach and like gray back. It's very pretty. I don't know what it is. But we have beautiful songbirds here where I live. And I very much enjoy. I'm actually thinking about getting a bird feeder outside the window, and we could just sit and watch the birds eat in the bird feeder all day. How fun would that be? All right, Aries. I've talked enough about birds. Let's get to you. All right, headphone users. When I shuffle the deck, I will show you the deck, and then I'm going to pray. When I'm praying over the deck, please turn down your volume on your headphones so that I am not loud in your ears when we shuffle, okay? Let's get started. We're going to begin today by looking at the romance angels. Here we go. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, Spirit. What messages do we have for Aries today? What does Aries need to know for the week of March 10th through the 16th, 2021? What does Aries need to know about the energies moving towards them in whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, Spirit, what messages do we have for Aries this week? What does Aries most need to know in whatever time, date, place, or space they are right now? What messages do we have for Aries this week? Well, Aries, Source is taking its time with you this week. I'm telling you to slow down, I think. That's the first message I hear. There we go. Honeymoon. I love this card. Honeymoon enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I love this card for a couple reasons. There's a bunch of messages I hear right now. The first message I hear is, it says, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. The next major holiday coming up for, I think, most people worldwide, globally, is Easter. I should have written this down. I don't know why I don't have it. I have a chalkboard hanging over there where I have the dates written down, so I know what date I'm talking to y'all. And I usually have like the moon phases and stuff like that, but for some reason I don't have Easter written down. I don't know, but I think it's the first weekend of April, which is like April 4th. It's either April 4th or March 28th. So either way, the next major holiday, so either April 4th or March 28th. There's some energy moving into you, some kind of new energy that feels very happy, energy that feels, also interesting, it talks about the honey moon, and you see the full moon right there, Aries. Actually, the full moon is coming up on the 28th. So, and that could possibly be Easter or it's the next week, but either way, there's some kind of new energy, very good, happy energy moving towards you in the next moon. And so they're telling you right now, there's a very blissful energy coming this way. It could be starting now and going through the next full moon on the 28th or even Easter. Well, like I said, I don't know, is that the 28th or 4th? I will write that down after y'all, though. I will get up and go write it down on my chalkboard. I've got a chalkboard here. I've got a calendar there. I'm looking at both things, trying to coordinate dates. But there's some big energy moving your way. Also, for those of you who are on a honeymoon, congratulations and best wishes. All right, let's get the tarot and see what's going on with this energy. We're going to look at the Light Seers Tarot. All right, Aries, let's shuffle. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have for Aries today? Hold on, got a card in reverse. There we go. What messages do we have for Aries for the week of March 10th through the 16th, 2021? What messages do we have for Aries in whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have for Aries? What is the energy Aries is currently sitting in? What is the current situation with Aries? What's going on with Aries right now? Okay, you got a lot of messages. Wow, wow, wow. 10 of Cups, Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. Goodness gracious, a ton of messages. Look at all this. And wowza, Ace of Cups. Damn. You got giant energy coming in, Aries. Look at that, will you? I mean, can I be an Aries this week? I nominate myself to be an Aries. This is good shit, y'all. All right. We've got the 10 of Cups, the Queen of Swords. This is, for some of you, it could be twin flame, true love, soulmates coming in. For others of you who are already in partnership, this is literally dreams are coming true. Your happiness at your household is definitely turning up a big notch. It could be that you're moving into your dream home. You could be moving into healing with your family. 10 of Cups is just a very beautiful card of healing, of family, of dreams coming true, of true love, happiness, family connections, true love connection, and even soulmate twin flames, okay? So there's just a ton of beautiful energy. And then look, you've got the Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles. This is absolutely gorgeous. It's almost like there's your, King and Queen. There's your divine feminine, divine masculine. But, you've been spending a lot of time just figuring things out for yourself, getting really grounded, focusing on your dreams, your goals, your desires. You've been working really hard. You've been showing up. You've been doing the work. 7 of Wands. That's, taking that higher ground. I love the card, the way it's done in this particular deck, because a lot of times it's the guy standing there, he's on higher ground and he's defending himself with his wand, and there are other wands coming at him, but he's got the higher ground. So even though he's surrounded on all sides with 6 wands, he's still got the higher ground, so he could win. But you see how on this one, she's like in her own bubble of protection, and she's very zen, and she's it's not that she needs protection, she doesn't let it in. Or I'm sorry, it's not that she needs to be defensive. She has the offense here. She has created a bubble of protection around her, and nothing can touch her. And that's kind of where you're at. And then Ace of Cups. Jesus. Aries. Ace of Cups. New love coming in. So there's beautiful new energy moving into the next few weeks for you. Like I said, the 28th to the 4th, I would assume. And it comes because you've gotten very clear on your priorities. You've really been focusing on what you want. You've been really clear on your manifestation. You've been really clear on getting your energy in alignment with what you want. Feeling good, choosing to feel good, choosing to trust your intuition and trust your higher self and listening to the path that you're supposed to be on. And because you're just not listening to anybody else, you're trusting your own intuition because you've got the higher ground here. I mean, look, that Queen of Swords, dropping it, sorry. That Queen of Swords, 7 Wands, you've got that higher ground. You know, you're coming from this from a higher perspective. You're ready. You've been doing the work. You've been getting yourself in alignment. You are ready for a new love. I'm ready for a new love, baby. But yeah, I mean, honeymoon, new love coming in. Like I said, this could be something. It doesn't have to necessarily do with love. It could do healing current relationship, you know, like when you've been with somebody for a long time, how sometimes you have, do y'all hear the cardinal singing to us right there? There's a male cardinal singing to us right now. Anyway, you know how sometimes when you've been with somebody a long time, for instance, my husband and I, around our 14th year is like we had a honeymoon year. Like we were just like newlyweds all over again. We just fell in love with each other all over again. That can happen. Okay, so you can have a renewal, a healing of your relationship, a healing of your heart. It could also be something you love coming in, a passion project, a new, you move forward, you know, in a new career, a new home, a new side project, a new hobby, whatever it is. You're very clear about what you want and you're moving towards it, and it is moving towards you. You are in alignment, Aries, and it's moving towards you. There's some beautiful energy coming in. All right. Let's see, what are your obstacles this week? What are the obstacles ahead of Aries this week? What are the obstacles incoming towards Aries this week? Whoa. Anything else? All right, Aries, let's see. We have the King of Wands, that Leo energy, the Two of Wands. There's you, Aries. And the Moon. All right, so for obstacles, you need to make sure you're looking at the big picture, okay? I see that, you know, you're really focused on what you want and you're very clear, like I said, but make sure you're looking at not just the big picture, but making sure that you're on the right path. So it feels like you need to trust your intuition a lot this week, Aries. This is about getting into alignment with your intuition's desires and dreams and path, okay? And looking at the big plan, making sure that you are in alignment with your path, that you're in alignment with your higher self, and that the choices you make this week are coming from your intuition, 100%. This has got to come from your intuition this week, Aries, okay? You got to check that ego at the door. You got to work on making sure you're in alignment, and literally it's not complicated, and I can go into much deeper complicated explanation, but I'm not going to because I don't want to talk all day. I've got 8 videos to film today. I've got you 3 by fire signs, and then I've got 5 paid videos for my channel, so I'm not talking all day, but here's the gist. Feel good, Aries. Choose to feel good. Make choices that feel good. When you're consistently making choices that feel good, and when you're consistently choosing to feel good, you're in alignment. Now you're looking at the big picture because you're in alignment. Now you can see which path to take, okay? So really just choose. Before you make any decision this week, Aries, get yourself in alignment with your higher self, with source energy. Get into alignment first, then choose. Because then you're going to make a choice that's, it's from your higher self. You know, it's a divinely inspired. That's what I'm looking for. It's a divinely inspired choice, okay? Let's see what's the final outcome for my Aries this week. What's the final outcome for Aries? Wow, that just jumped right out, didn't it? Beautiful. There's something moving towards you. I mean, look, there's actually a lot of things moving to you. You've got new love coming in right now. But this new love, I think this new future that you're building, that's going to come out of this honeymoon energy, is going to lead to something solid. There's something coming towards you, a new future, it feels like, that's very solid. Knight of Pentacles, very grounded, sturdy, and stable. This is slow moving energy, so this is the energy that's coming from this, whatever this new love is. As long as you're keeping your perspective about it, all right? Don't get swept up in the love. Make sure you're staying in alignment with yourself and your path and your desires. Don't let love sweep you away is the message here, okay? Aries, don't let love take you away from your own intuition. Don't let it drown. It's wonderful to be in love and be happy and be joyful, but remember, stay true to yourself, okay? But because you stay true to yourself, because you stay in alignment with yourself, you keep your eyes on the prize, okay? You stay in alignment with your higher self and solve that problem. Don't focus on love, but focus on yourself. This is about being balanced, Aries. This is going to be slow moving, but it's going to be well worth the wait, okay? This is going to take a little time for this all to play out, but you will see big rewards. Wow, look there, King of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, King of Cups. So, I mean, this is just, not, okay, for my divine feminines or feminine who are listening, this is literally the king of your heart. I mean, this is the thing that you're waiting for. This new love will be the king of your heart. This is the, you know, your divine masculine coming in. But for all of you, the King of Cups is about the king who is, he's like I said, it's about being balanced, okay? And that's the message here. You've got to be balanced. Lean into that new love, but also don't sacrifice your own path, your own dreams, your own desires, because there's something coming in for you that if you block it right here, it can't come, okay? So keep your path open, stay in alignment, stay true to yourself, and manifest your own desires, your own dreams, okay? This is really important. So, you know, this new person coming in could be adding to your dreams, adding to your desires, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Add another layer to the cake. All right, you know, you got this cake that you're eating out of life, right? And you know, on the bottom is maybe your dreams, and in the middle layer is your family's dreams, and maybe the top layer is your couple's dreams, and or you know, maybe the next layer up's your career dreams. Add another layer, but you got to make sure they're all in balance so the cake doesn't fall, cake doesn't top, and you also got to make sure that they're all cooperative so the cake tastes good, right? That's the key there. All right, let's close out with a Rebel deck, or what am I trying to say? Couples edition. I couldn't talk. I was trying to make words. I was trying to invent new words. I do that a lot around here. I invent new words all the time. Not on purpose, though. My mouth, I swear I had dyslexia of my mouth. It all started, I noticed when I was 3 years old, I used to say flutterby and Dirthbay. So instead of butterfly, I would say flutterby, and instead of saying birthday, I say Dirthbay. This is when I was like 3. I started noticing it then. So yeah, you'll hear me make words up all the time. But this isn't about me, Aries. It's about you and your rebel self. So let's go. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do we have for Aries today? Ooh, spilling everywhere. What messages does Aries most need to know the week of March 10th to the 16th, 2021? What are the energies moving towards Aries in whatever time, day, place, or space they are watching this reading? Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do we have for Aries this week? What does Aries most need to hear about the energies moving towards them this week? What is the most important message from Aries? Higher self. Time to talk money. Grown-ass folks take care of their money. It is time to talk money, honey. And I love that for a lot of reasons, because look, talking about you currently, you know, you got your shit together. You've been really working on improving yourself and healing yourself and working in that mind and getting that level up, that higher perspective. Because you have a higher perspective, you've been really focusing on your future being solid and foundational and having something that can't be taken from you, and really building a firm future. That's why the new love comes in, because you've got a future for it to come into, okay? But not only when you lean, because you've been leaning into, you know, getting that stable foundation, now that that new love comes in, if you can prove that not only can you keep your foundation stable, but also lean into your love. So trust your intuition, but also trust, you know, the balance of the materialistic and the spiritualistic. If you can lean into that, you get pentacles, baby, queen. It is time to talk money. Grown-ass folk take care of their money, right? They take care of their money. And you take care of your money not only by being in alignment with your own desires and making sure you're chasing your career path, your financial path, right? And treating it with respect and coming at it by feeling good, not being like, oh, I hate my job. Because if you keep telling the universe you hate your job, well, guess what? The universe gives you a job you hate. And y'all, I love my job. I get to talk to y'all all day. I get to read tarot cards all day. And they pay me to do this. I wish I could go back 20 years ago and tell myself that when I bought my first tarot deck. She would never believe that. I swear to God. So dream big. But not only do you get money by focusing on money and doing the work and being committed and being dedicated to your path, but you also take care of your money by being balanced. By being balanced. By giving love, by receiving love, by chasing your dreams, but also your unions, your mission together, okay? Because when you come into union with somebody, you now have a union mission that you've got to serve. And it's about chasing that too. It seems like it's a lot, I know, but I promise the more you just choose to feel good every single day, the easier it becomes and the less work it is and the more natural it becomes. It just becomes like breathing. It does. You focus on what you want, you focus on what you need, you focus on what your family wants, you focus on what your family needs. And before you know, and you just, as much as humanly possible, process the shit as it happens, but then go back to feeling good as much as possible, as often as possible, feel good. It just becomes easy. You flow. You do. Even when shit hits the fan, you flow. You can do this, Aries. You've got this. This is a big week for you, Aries. I can't wait to hear all about it. All right, Aries, thank you for being here. If you enjoyed this content, please like, share, comment, subscribe, or hit that notification bell. I hope I get to see you again. Y'all have a very healthy week. Stay safe. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Aries.